Lilly, Jojo, and Luna. The Secret Cat Kingdom. A few days after the Paw Festival, something unusual happened. Early one misty morning, Jojo was exploring the far corner of the garden where wild vines grew thick. Luna followed, her nose twitching with curiosity. As they pawed at the vines, Jojo's sharp eyes spotted something strange. An old wooden door hidden beneath the leaves, its surface carved with symbols of moons, stars, and tiny paw prints. Jojo and Luna called for Lilly in their own way. Jojo meowed loudly, and Luna tapped at the door with her little paws. Lilly came over, surprised to see the hidden door. How long had it been there? Unnoticed? With a gentle push, the door creaked open. Beyond it lay a glowing path of soft moss and golden light. Without fear, Lilly, Jojo, and Luna stepped through and found themselves in a place like no other. They had entered the Secret Cat Kingdom. The kingdom was filled with magical cats of every color and size. Cats with silver fur that shimmered like moonlight, cats with wings as delicate as butterfly petals, and cats that could disappear and reappear in a blink. The air was filled with soft music, as if the purring of 1,000 cats had become a song. The Cat Queen, a graceful feline with emerald eyes and a crown of ivy, welcomed them. "Jojo, Luna, and Lilly," she said, "we've been watching the kindness you've shared in your world. Our kingdom needs your help. A great wind has scattered the stars from our night sky. Without them, our magic is fading." Lilly, Jojo, and Luna agreed at once to help. Together with the magical cats, they began their quest. Jojo used his sharp eyes to spot fallen stars hidden among the trees. Luna leapt high to catch stars caught in the branches. Lilly gathered the stars in a silver basket, her heart full of wonder. Night after night they worked until the sky of the Cat Kingdom sparkled again with 1,000 bright stars. The Cat Queen thanked them with a special gift, a charm shaped like a tiny star for Jojo's collar, and a moon charm for Luna's. For Lilly, the Queen gave a silver ring that glowed softly, reminding her that kindness always brings light to the world. When they stepped back through the garden door, the morning sun rose over their own world. But now, Jojo's star charm and Luna's moon charm glimmered gently, proof that their magical adventure had truly happened. Lilly, Jojo, and Luna. Stage. Since returning from the Secret Cat Kingdom, something strange and wonderful began happening in Lily's little town. It started small. Wherever Jojo and Luna went, flowers seemed to bloom faster and brighter. When Jojo sat on a windowsill, the houseplants inside grew taller, their leaves greener than ever. When Luna curled up beside a lonely neighbor, their sadness seemed to lift, replaced by a warm smile. One morning, as Lilly walked with Jojo and Luna to the park, they noticed children gathered around an old oak tree. The tree, once bare and tired, now glowed softly, its branches heavy with blossoms shaped like tiny stars and moons. "Look!" the children cried. "The magic cats did this!" Word spread quickly. Jojo and Luna were no ordinary cats. They were bringers of joy and wonder. People began leaving little gifts in the garden, hand-painted stones, tiny cat statues, and notes that said, "Thank you, magical friends." Lilly decided to turn the garden into a paw sanctuary, a safe place for all animals. With the help of neighbors, she built small shelters for strays, planted even more flowers, and created soft paths for tiny paws to walk on. Jojo and Luna greeted every visitor, making sure everyone, animal or human, felt welcome. One evening, as the stars began to twinkle, a soft voice echoed in the breeze. It was the Cat Queen speaking through the charms Jojo and Luna wore. "You've shared our kingdom's magic well, dear friends. Because of you, kindness now blooms where sadness once lived. But remember, the magic of the stars lives in your hearts. Protect it always." From that night on, Jojo, Luna, and Lilly knew they weren't just caretakers of their garden. They were guardians of wonder, spreading light one paw print at a time. Lilly, Jojo, and Luna. When magic found new friends after the Paw Sanctuary became a place of peace, Jojo and Luna noticed something new. One crisp morning, as they explored the garden, a small dove flew down and landed beside them. But this was no ordinary dove. Its feathers shimmered with silver, and when it cooed, a gentle breeze stirred the flowers, making them dance as if they understood the song. Jojo tilted his head, curious, while Luna stepped forward, her moon charm glowing faintly. The dove blinked its bright eyes and seemed to smile. Then, to Lily's amazement, the dove flapped its wings, and wherever it flew, tiny blossoms sprang up behind it, leaving trails of white petals that glowed in the sunlight. Soon after, a fox with fur the color of autumn leaves appeared at the edge of the garden. The fox's bushy tail glowed at the tip like a small flame, and when it walked through the grass, the ground sparkled, as if scattered with stardust. The fox bowed its head respectfully to Jojo and Luna, as if recognizing them as fellow magical guardians. Day by day, more animals came. A pair of rabbits whose ears shimmered like frost, a tortoise whose shell glowed like polished jade, and even a kind old dog whose bark echoed like soft thunder. All of them carried a little bit of magic, awakened by the kindness that Lily, Jojo, and Luna had shared.